All right, ladies and gentlemen, just real quick. You just better watch out on the names. Yeah. Definitely need an escort. Definitely need an escort. Yeah. Yeah. Dr. Cook. All right. Okay, everyone, please be seated. Finally finished serving. Give me 1 second, I have to take care of one warrant. calendar. It's December 11th, 2025. The court orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given to the on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. When I call your name, you'll stand behind the podium, give me your name and your date of birth. Now, when I call you, I'm going to set release conditions. I'm not going to mention all of them out loud. The rest will be all of them will be in your paperwork. It'll be your responsibility to read them and understand them. At a minimum, they'll say, do not use drugs without a valid prescription, and don't drive without a valid driver's license. If I do set a security appearance bond for you, you can go to a bonding company, so you wouldn't have to pull the full amount in cash to post bond. It's my understanding they do collect calls. They're on some of the walls in the jail. They're names and numbers of bonding companies. If you can't find them or need assistance, please ask one of the officers for help. Okay, it looks like it's Danae Hanson. Before we go any further, I also have to read the Victim Rights Advisement. If a person is a victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, you advise you of rights in Arizona that, among others, include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to speedy trial, to be present court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or the defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of plea, scheduling and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who's been convicted of the loss. If a person has not already been provided with a written statement of victim's rights, they should contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. Okay. All right, your name and date of birth, please.
Danae Hanson, June 26, 1977.
All right, I'm appointing a lawyer for you. You are here for charge of possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, and a Class 3 misdemeanor criminal trespass in the third degree. As I said, I appointed a lawyer for you. Now, I know you're out on release on March 14th of this year in CR 2024. 142761-002, and I do find probable cause to believe you commit the felony offense of possession of dangerous drugs. So pursuant to Rule 7.2b, you'll be held without bond at this time. You're going to have a status, and your lawyer will explain to you what the procedure is going to be. You'll have your court appearances at 175 West Madison Street. You'll have a status conference on December 17th at 8:30, and at this time a witness preliminary hearing on December 19th at 8:30. You're going to have an evidentiary hearing on December 18th at 1:30 at that same address to determine whether bond can be set. At that time, your lawyer will explain to you what that hearing is all about. All right, step to your left, please.
Sir, I have court on the 15th out in Pinal.
Well, right now, because you're out on release in this, that's why you're being held non-violent pursuant to the Arizona Constitution. All right, step to your left, please.
Okay, I didn't understand half the question.
Trevarius Tyler. So your name and date of birth, please.
Javarius Tyler, 11/20/12/7.
Okay, sir, I am appointing a lawyer for you. You have the following charges: possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, minor carrying a firearm. A Class 4 is on the possession of a misconduct involving weapons, minor carrying firearms, Class 6 felony, aggravated assault, Class 3 felony, disorderly conduct, Class 6, and discharging a firearm at city limits, Class 6 felony. Your court dates will be at 8:30 in the morning for a status conference on December 17th, and at this point, witness preliminary hearing on December 19th. They'll both be at 175 West Madison Street. You're not to return to the scene of alleged crime. You're not to initiate contact with the alleged victim or victims. You're not to have any contact with any co-defendant. You're not to possess any weapons. You're not to possess or consume any alcohol, no drugs without a valid prescription. I will tell you this: the prosecutors were asked for a bond of $350,000 cash. I am going to set bond for you in the amount of $200,000, but a cash bond. And if you post your bond, you'll have an ankle bracelet with a curfew with hours out, only during the hours approved by pretrial services. All right, step to your left, please. All right. Alexis Gibbs. Your name and date of birth, please.
Alexis Gibbs, March 31st, 1994.
You've got a total of 5 matters before me. Number 1 is the one you probably don't know about. It's a grand jury warrant charging with 2 counts of possession of narcotic drugs, 1 count of possession of dangerous drugs, both Class 4 felonies, possession of a Class 6 felony. And I'm sorry, I misread what the warrant said here. So I have to edit this, by the way. All right. I misread the bond amount of the indictment that another judge in return the warrant said, which is a lot better. So I'm appointing a lawyer for you, and for all your matters, if you get out, you have to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. No alcohol, no weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription. Bond was set in that case of $5,000. Originally, I thought it said $55,000, so that's why I made the change to $5,000. All right, that's in 2025-006791. Now. Then you have a probation violation matter. It was a bench warrant in CR 2019-00255. I know you've already, in a couple of your matters, you've already had bond forfeited. Once again, appointing a lawyer for you. You'll have your non-witness violation hearing on December 17th at 8:30 at 175 West Madison. I have to modify this one also. Same with these conditions. I'm talking about no alcohol, consulting your probation officer in 72 hours, and your judge over there in probation violation court set bond in a cash bond of $2,000. Then you have a new matter in 2025-148334. Same with these conditions, and so forth. Once again, this one you're charged with possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony obstruction, refusing true name, and criminal trespass in the 3rd degree. However, I don't have enough information at this time in regard to dangerous drug charge because they hadn't done a test on that. So I set bond the amount of $100 on that one. Your court dates will be at 175 West Madison on December 17th, at 8:30, witness preliminary hearing on December 19th. Let your lawyer know that you have all these different charges. I will say this, if I had found probable cause and dangerous drug, you would have been held without bond. So. Then you have a case 2024-109698. This one is a probation bench warrant. You already had your initial appearance. Actually, let me double check this. No, this one is not a probation violation. No, it's a bench warrant and same release conditions, but cash bond once again set by your judge, amount of $2,000 cash only. And then finally, in 2023-118433, this one is probation violation, bench warrant, be 1217 at 8:30 at 175 West Madison for a non-witness violation hearing. And another judge set bond amount of $2,000 cash only. All right, step to your left, please. Yeah. Yeah, you're done. Marie Bonison?
Yeah. Okay, your name and date of birth, please.
Marie Bonison, 5/11/83.
All right. You are a bench warrant at a Superior Court on theft of means transportation. One second here. I'm sorry, hold on. You have a new case, I'm sorry. Traffic and stolen property, Class 3 felony, and theft, Class 1 misdemeanor. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. Your court dates will be at 175 West Madison Street. Status conference on December 17th at 8:30. At this point, a witness preliminary hearing on December 19th at 8:30. Not to initiate contact with the alleged victim or victim. Should not have any contact with any co-defendant. Now, in regard to this, the prosecutors were actually asking for a bond of $75,000. I'm, however, not going to set that high a bond. Bond will be a security appearance bond of $15,000. If you post your bond and you don't show up, you can lose the bond and a warrant will issue for your arrest. So step to your left, please. Trayshawn Thomas. Sir, your name and date of birth, please.
Trayshawn Donquell Thomas, 8/15/1994.
Okay. One thing, it looks like you have a parole hold, by the way. Do you
Say it again, sir?
You have a parole hold.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you weren't going anywhere anyway.
Yeah, my parole ends January sometime. Well, actually April.
Yes, well, I'm saying they probably want to get back down to DOC until your local charges are taken care of. A lot of people prefer to go down to DOC. That's why I always like to mention it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. I'd rather stay here right now.
Okay, I'm just telling that. I like to let people know about that. Okay. Anyway, so I took that into consideration, by the way. And theoretically, you may have an open case out of Yuma County.
Yes, sir.
I don't have. Okay, because if I had found there was a basis for you out on release for Yuma County, you'd have been held out without bond. But since I wasn't able to verify it, okay. But I'm taking consideration you're not going anywhere anyway. Of course, the state may always petition the court to change it to a no bond situation. We're charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault, Class 3 felony, and 1 count of robbery. The state was asking for a bond of $25,000. I'm making a $10,000 bond, which means you get credit for it, but for the time anyway. But All right, so, and your court date will be December 19th at 8:30. At this point, a witness preliminary hearing on December 19th at 8:30. If you look at the court, it said Arcadia Biltmore Justice Court, it should be Superior Court.
Yeah, it does say Arcadia, you're right about that.
No, sir. So you have here, it should be appearing like at the South Court Tower, 175, and they have the wrong court here. That's why. It's more of a thing for the computer. See what I'm talking about? So see if she can change it. Obviously, don't return to the scene of alleged crime. Don't initiate contact with alleged victim or victims. No way. Of course, you can't possess any weapons. And contact your parole. If you were able to get out, you'd have to contact your parole officer within 24 hours of release. Are you able to change it?
Right, yep, I got it.
Yeah?
Yep, I got it. I'll refresh.
All right, so what should I do? Just refresh it?
Yeah, refresh, I'll refresh.
Okay. Good. No, it's still, according to this, it's still showing Arcadia Biltmore. As long as it shows on that one, I guess it's the important thing. Okay, good. You'll be at the South Court Tower, which is 175 West Madison. Is it December 17th at 8:30?
17th or 19th?
17th.
All right.
But you also have a schedule for, at this point, for a witness preliminary hearing December 19th, if that goes, because there are other things can happen. So let's leave it at that, okay? But I want you to make the change because it had the wrong court date, okay? I mean, wrong courthouse. Okay,
Right.
very good.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Martin Esquivel?
Martin Esquivel, 0916-1999.
Okay, so you are charged with discharging a firearm in the city limit, a Class 6 felony. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. You'll be at 175 West Madison for a status conference on December 17th at 8:30 and a witness preliminary hearing on December 19th. You're not to initiate contact with the alleged victim. You're not to possess any weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription. Bond, excuse me 1 second here. The state would have for a bond of $25,000. I'm making it $10,000 secured appearance bond. So you post your bond and make sure you show up for court. All right, step to your left, please. Bradley Cristardo.
Sorry, what was the name?
Cristardo. Custardo.
Bradley.
Your name and date of birth, please.
Bradley Costardo, November 2nd, 1981, sir.
Okay, you've got 3 matters before me. 2 of them are probation violations. We'll start with 2000, and for all 3 matters, you'll be I'm appointing a lawyer for you. But bear in mind, the probation violations will initially be in one building, and the new case will be in a different building, and they'll be combined ultimately. But talk to your lawyer about it so he or she knows about it to avoid any possible warrant. If by chance it's at the same time. Let me see if it is. No, a lot of times it is. Okay. In regard to all the matters, obviously, if you get out, contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. No weapons, no alcohol, no drugs without a valid prescription. And in regard to the bonds, you allegedly violated terms 3 and 5. In 2024, 128894, a judge in probation violation court said bond fee and I have $750 security appearance bond. In 2021, 132839, bond was set in the amount of $1,500, and the court dates for that be December 17th at 8:30 at 201 West Jefferson. Now, in your new case, you're charged with possession of narcotic drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia, and that's I'm gonna see the wrong level of felony, so I gotta change that. It was a class 4 felony and a drug paraphernalia is a class 6. So, all right. So anyway, charged with possession of narcotic drug class 4 felony, resisting arrest, and possession of drug paraphernalia class 6 felonies, false report to law enforcement, class 1 misdemeanor. I am appointing a lawyer for you. Your court dates will be at 175 West Madison Street. Status conference on December 17th at 8:30. Witness preliminary hearing on December 19th. This time, you can't possess any. I told you about weapons, etc., and contacting your probation officer. Bond in this one is a security appearance bond of $2,500. Okay, step to your left, please.
Can you sign that one?
Which one?
Number 740, page.
Is that the one I just?
Thank you.
Is that it? Okay. Okay. Donovan Austin. Oh, I'm sorry. Sir, your name and date of birth, please.
Donovan Austin, 4291.
Okay, sir, you're charged with possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, a class 4 felony. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. Looks like you're on probation from a different state. I guess it's courtesy supervision here, something like that. Your court dates will be at 175 West Madison Street. Status conference on December 17th, 8:30, and witness preliminary hearing on December 19th. I appointed a lawyer for you. If you get out, you have to contact your probation officer in 72 hours. Can't possess any weapons, consume or possess alcohol, and no drugs without a valid prescription. The state wanted a $25,000 bond. I'm reducing it to $10,000 security appearance bond. Post bond, make sure you contact your probation officer and show up for court. All right, step to your left, please. Gabriella, you got that? Gabrielle? He's got two names, either Higuera or Alanis.
Gabriel? What's the last name, Your Honor?
Well, it's either Higuera or Alanis,
Gabriel.
but Gabriel's first name.
Gabriel? Court. Up to the podium.
Okay, sir, your name and date of birth, please.
Gabriel Rivera, December 4th, 1995.
Do you also go by Gabriel Higuera?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure we got the right person, so that's why, because they have it listed for both names, okay?
Okay.
All right, you got two matters before me, all right?
Okay.
Let's first of all, you got a probation violation warrant in 2024-114834. I guess you're on probation, I think, for kidnapping, if I remember correctly. Your probation, and this one, your probation violation, like I told someone else, will be in one building, and the other one will be in the another building, but they'll eventually be combined. But I'm appointing lawyers for you on both of them, okay? The probation revocation arraignment hearing will be at December 17th at 8:30 at 201 West Jefferson. You're alleged to violate term number 1, and this applies to both matters. Get out, contact your probation officer in 72 hours release. Can't possess or consume any alcohol, no weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription. All right? And bond on that one is $2,500 security appearance bond. The new case is possession of dangerous drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 4 and a Class 6 felony. Once again, appointing a lawyer for you. Your court dates will be at 175 West Madison Street for a status conference on December 17th, and a witness preliminary hearing at this point scheduled for December 19th. Same release conditions, because there was, so they'll transport you both places. I set a bond of just $100 security appearance on that one. All right, so it's a total of $2,600. All right, step to your left, please. Andrew Varali.
Andrew Burrell, 7/22/75.
Okay. I just to check something. Nothing related to you. Okay, that's fine. All right, sir, you were charged in the Santan Justice Court with a charge of unlawfully, knowingly threatening by electronic communication device, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. And by the way, address is on your paperwork. You'll have your arraignment hearing on December 16th at 8:30 in the morning. You cannot initiate contact with the alleged victim. And bond is set in the amount of $500 security appearance bond. If you post your bond, you better show up for court. All right, step to your left, please. Marquise Watts. Your name and date of birth, please.
Marquise Watts, July 13, 1995.
Okay, apparently your prosecution was reinstated on the drug charges. Okay, and so there's a bench warrant. You already have an attorney, charged with possession of narcotic drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia. And you're due in court on December 17th at 8:30 at 175 West Madison Street. Bond was set by your judge in the amount of $500 security appearance bond. Okay, step to your left, please. Marcus Crowley. So your name and date of birth, please.
Marcus Curley, September 19th, 1984.
You got two matters, two probation violations and one new case. You'll have a lawyer for all three, like I've told some other people. Initially, your probation violation will be in a different courthouse than the other one, and they'll combine ultimately. So talk to your lawyer, first lawyer you see, let them know about the other case, okay? So avoid any potential problems. All right, for all three matters, obviously, I said I appoint a lawyer for all three of them, but if you get out, contact your probation officer within 72 hours, no alcohol, no weapons, and no drugs without a valid prescription. And in regard to the, give me 1 second here. So I'm going to go strictly on memory. Looks like you already had that's right, you already had your arraignment on probation violation, didn't you? Let me look it up, okay? That's why I couldn't find it, I was just trying to find it here.
Oh.
Okay. Usually I make notes to that effect.
It was scheduled.
No, 1 second here. Let's see. Yeah, you already had your arraignment. Yeah, it was on October 9th. on both of them. So anyway, we set for a non-witness violation hearing on December 17th at 8:30 at 201 West Jefferson. All right, and your judge said bond amount of $250 on 2022 1114350, and so and in regard to 2025 1483332, bond was set by that judge in the amount of $100. Now you have the new case. Possession of drug paraphernalia and criminal damage, both class 6 felonies. There you'll be December 17th at 8:30 at 201 West Jefferson. You'll meet with your lawyer, same release conditions. Bond is set in the amount of $250. So you can, that's also for, I'm sorry, second. So it charges possession of dangerous drugs, possession of narcotic drugs, and possession of drug paraphernalia. I don't have enough information on the possession of narcotic drugs, so I don't find probable cause. Doesn't mean you won't be charged with that. I'm pointing to the lawyer for you. Your court date will be December 17th at 8:30, and witness preliminary hearing at December 19th at 175 West Madison Street. Because the bond was set on the probation violation matters, I said bond amount of $100. You get credit for it, and they'll transport you. All right? So step to your left. So keep your paperwork so you know where we're supposed to be and where the bonds are. Anthony Cox. Anthony Cox. All right, sir. Good morning. Your name and date of birth, please.
Anthony Cox, 2/28/1992.
Okay, sir. You have two matters before me. One is 2025 1388881. You have a bench warrant out of Superior Court on possession of dangerous drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia. Your court dates will be December 17th at 175 West Madison Street for a status conference, a witness preliminary hearing set for December 19th at 8:30, both at 175 West Madison Street. Your judge said bond in the amount of $500 on that one. Now, you also have a another bench warrant. I just want to make sure they're different here. Yeah, a bench warrant on possession of dangerous drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia. Once again, you have lawyers on both of them, same court dates for both, and bond was set for your judge. It's $500. So you add the two together, and that's your bond. All right. If you post your bond, make sure you show up for court, or else you could lose your bond. All right.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
So no OR?
No. $500 on one and $50. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mention these. I repeated one. You had the array. You had bench warrant on one. Okay. I repeated twice. I apologize for that. That was the bond I told you about. But you had an arrest warrant. For possession of dangerous drugs, which you never show up for court because it was sent by summons. Okay, so I'm appointing a lawyer for you. You have the same court dates as the other one, but since you had the other bond, I said bond the amount of $50 on that one. So your total bond on that is $550. Security appearance bond. Okay. Jesse Bush. Your name and date of birth, please.
Jesse Bush, 4/9/1989.
You got a warrant out of the Apache Junction City Court. Generally, when something's out of the county, we just leave it as it is. But I'm going to give you the benefit because I'm looking what the charges are. Driving a license suspended and written and failure to appear on it. Okay. A lawyer will be appointed for you at next court date. Your next court date will be the Apache Junction City Court, the address will be in your paperwork, December 16th at 8:30, which is in 5 days or 4.5 days. They wanted a bond of $1,075. I've made it $150 because, all right. So if folks should bond, show up there because then they may not be very happy that I reduced the bond that much. So just show up so they'll be happy also. All right. Step to your left. Better than just being here for that charge or charges. Jeffrey Monroe. Jeffrey Monroe.
Jeffrey Monroe. Monroe.
So your name and date of birth, please.
Jeffrey Scott Monroe, June 1st, 1975.
All right, you have a bench warrant based on a probation violation. You already have a lawyer on that, but you have your non-witness violation hearing at December 17th at 8:30 at 201 West Jefferson. If you get out, contact your probation officer in 72 hours. No alcohol, no weapons, no drugs, with a valid prescription. A judge in that court set bond for you in the amount of $500 as security appearance bond. So if you post a bond, you know what you got to do. Contact your probation officer promptly and show up for court. Okay? Step to your left, please.
Thank you.
Okay. Alexander Green.
Hello, Your Honor.
Your name and date of birth, please.
Alexander Cruz Green, December 6, 1995.
All right, you have two matters. One is a probation violation matter. Yeah, I appoint a lawyer for both, like I've told some other people.
A probation violation?
Yeah, I'll explain that in a second. Okay. Initially, you'll be in two different courtrooms, and you appoint a lawyer for both. So you'll be getting a
Probation violation. I just talked to my probation officer like 3 days ago.
Okay, let me explain something to you. You're alleged to have violated your probation in term 1, which is not being a law-abiding citizen.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I can't tell you not to speak, but a lot of times people speak and they say things that hurt their case.
Okay.
Because everything's being recorded, so that's why. If you get this for both of them. If you get out, you need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Can't possess any weapons, consume or possess any alcohol, no drugs without valid prescription. Your court date for that one will be at 201 West Jefferson, December 1st at 8:30. I just said bond amount of $100 on that one, security appearance bond. Now, and you have a new case in 2025 148339, criminal trespass in the first degree. Appoint a lawyer for you. Now, problem is, talk to your lawyer about it. Make sure they know about. Show them the paperwork, okay? That you have two things at the same time. Because in a new case, this one you'll be at the status conference at 175 West Madison, different building, at the same time, December 17th at 8:30.
Oh, so it's on the same date?
December 19th. What?
It's on the same date?
Yeah. That's why you got to talk to your lawyer about that when you meet your lawyer, okay? Because initially it's going to be two different buildings, and they'll combine it eventually. But talk to your lawyer, make sure they know you have a probation violation in addition to the new case, because they'll probably take the new case first, probably.
Okay.
All right. And I told you about the release conditions. Contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. And I actually do have to edit this. No weapons, no alcohol. And because you had to hold on that one, I said bond the amount of $50 on that, so a total of $150 security appearance bond. But you better show up for court if you post your bond. All right, and contact your probation officer.
Okay.
Samantha, I'm not sure how to pronounce the last name. Samantha, B-U-I-E. All right, your name and date of birth, please.
I'm sorry, what?
Your name and date of birth.
Samantha Buey, 6/29/1995.
All right, you have a new charge of possession of narcotic drugs, class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, a class 6 felony. tell you this, your record of having 4 prior felony convictions is not good in terms of me setting release conditions, but I'm appointing a lawyer for you. Your court dates will be at 175 West Madison Street on December 26th at 8:30. Witness preliminary hearing on December 30th at 8:30. Don't lose your paperwork, all right? Even though you have that record, I'm going to release you to pretrial services. So you'll be getting out in about 4 hours. You'll be getting an envelope from one of the officers telling you how to contact pretrial services. Make sure you're in compliance with them, including drug testing. You understand that? If not, you'll be back here on another warrant. All right? So step to your left, please.
Thank you.
Zachary Phillips. Okay. All right, sir, I know about your situation, okay, so I'm going to ask you. Okay, you don't have to worry about it, okay. Are you Zachary John Phillips? Yes, okay. And your date of birth is January 23rd, 1984? Okay. If at any time you cannot understand what I'm saying, please tell me, okay? You are charged with possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony, and prescription-only drug. Okay? And I am appointing a lawyer for you. I do want to check one thing here. I have to modify one thing. Okay. I only, one second here. I do not find probable cause in regard to the dangerous drug. Doesn't mean you won't be charged with it. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. And you don't understand sign language, do you? No, okay. I'm releasing you to pretrial services, okay? And they're going to do drug testing. So I don't know how you communicate with them, but you can't probably do it by phone. But you'll make sure you get a hold of them because you have to do drug testing, okay? You're in a different situation. You can't just call up. So I want you to make sure you comply with them to figure out a way how to get a hold of them, okay? When you get there, you might have to write everything down, okay? But you'll be out in about 4 hours from now, okay? But make sure you make a court date, which is December 26th at 8:30, and for status conference, preliminary hearing is scheduled for December 30th at 8:30, both at 175 West Madison. It'll be on your paperwork, okay? Make sure you show up for court, okay? Don't disappoint me, all right? All right, step. Frederick James.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name and date of birth, please, sir.
10/12/95, name Frederick James.
Say that again, your name?
10/12/1995.
That part I heard clearly.
Frederick, last name James.
Okay, you said the name very, very quickly.
My bad.
Okay, cool. All right, you have a charge out of San Marcos Justice Court.
Yes.
It's a warrant, and the address will be in your paperwork. Show up for court.
Yes, I will. I was going through a hardship.
Before, let me explain something to you. I want you to be there on December 30th at 10 o'clock in the morning at the San Marcos Justice Court.
Okay.
Don't initiate contact with the victim. They sent us a second warrant. Okay, so they're not going to be very happy because they wanted to buy them $250. They're not going to be happy because I'm releasing you on your own recognizance.
I appreciate that.
So, how many hours did you spend here today?
Like 17.
How was your vacation here?
Huh?
How was your vacation here?
Man.
Yeah, do you want to show up here again?
No, I don't.
Then show up at that court. Okay?
Will do.
All right, so you'll be here about another 4 hours.
Okay. All right.
Take care. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it changed it for you. How come it didn't save it? It kills me. Sometimes I do things and decide that it doesn't take. You got it now? If it didn't take it, let me just try it again. Doing edit. Okay. Save. You got it now? All right, Ellie, thank you.
Let me. Are you ready for the interpreter?
Oh, yeah, well, we need a no interpreter, just can't speak.
No, I have it.
Oh, I'm sorry, and that's for whom, by the way?
For the, number 11. Are you ready for that one?
Well, I haven't done, did I do? Yeah, I did him. Let's, the interpreter, oh, yeah. Jorge Galvan? Un momento, por favor. Good morning, good afternoon, or, I mean, excuse me, hi. Will the interpreter please identify yourself for the record, please?
Yes, this is Mariela Martinez, ID 4275.
Okay. Sir, your name and date of birth, please.
Sí, yo seré su intérprete. Dígame, por favor, su nombre y fecha de nacimiento.
Jorge Galván, enero 13, 1965.
Jorge Galvan, and date of birth is January 13th, 1965.
And sir, is Spanish your primary language?
El español es su lengua principal, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Okay. And do you need the assistance of a Spanish interpreter to help you understand all your proceedings in your court case?
Usted necesitará asistencia de un intérprete para poder entender cuáles son todos los procedimientos dentro de su caso en la corte.
Sí.
All right.
Yes.
So I will appoint a Spanish interpreter to assist you in your Apache Junction City Court case.
Muy bien, vamos a asignarle entonces a un intérprete en español para que lo pueda asistir con su caso de corte en Apache Junction City.
Okay. The address for the Apache Junction City Court will be in your paperwork.
La dirección de esta corte de Apache Junction estará en el papel.
Okay.
Okay. A lawyer will be appointed for you at your next court date, which will be on December 16th at 8:30 in the morning at that Apache Junction.
Bueno, I'm sorry, you said it was...
Let me repeat it. Let me repeat it.
That's okay.
I'll say it again. I want to see it better. Okay. Your next court date is December 16th at 8:30 in the morning.
Muy bien. Su próxima corte está agendada para el día 16 de diciembre a las 8:30 de la mañana, ¿sí?
At the Apache Junction City Court.
En la corte de la ciudad de Apache Junction.
Okay. You are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or initiate contact with any alleged complainant or witness.
Bueno, así que usted no puede volverse a la supuesto lugar donde se cometió el delito, ni tampoco tener contacto con las personas que hicieron esta denuncia supuestamente.
Okay, to the interpreter, I'm just asking a question of the court or the detention officers. Does he have a hold out of Chandler?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's what I thought. Okay, sir. Now we can go back to interpret. You also have a warrant out of the the city of Chandler.
Usted también tiene una garantía de la ciudad de Chandler.
Ajá.
Okay, I won't mention what the charge is at this time.
Y le voy a mencionar cuáles serán los cargos ahí, ¿sí?
So you'll be taken to the Chandler City Court tomorrow at about 8:30 for an 8:30 court date.
Where, in Chandler?
Lo vamos a llevar entonces el día de mañana, ¿sí? A la corte de la ciudad de Chandler, como a las 8:30. Es la corte.
Okay.
Sir, if you understand some English, please wait for the interpreter. That way I know you understand everything that is being said and that I understand everything you are saying.
Okay. ¿Eso es todo? ¿That's it?
Sí, yo, digamos, permítame que termine de traducir la siguiente, comprende todo completamente, ¿sí?
Sí.
Okay. Bond, I'm setting a security appearance bond of $500, which means you can go to a bonding company.
Bueno, tiene una fianza que serían de 500, que las puede hacer a través de una compañía de fianzas.
That way you don't have to put up the full $500 to get out of jail.
Bueno, así que de esa forma usted, tiene la forma de pagarlo directo o por medio de la compañía, así no tendría que pagar todo completo para poder salir de la cárcel.
There are phone numbers of the bonding companies on some walls in the jail, but if you can't find it, ask one of the officers for assistance.
Bueno, tenemos varios teléfonos de las compañías que ayudan con las fianzas aquí en la prisión y o puede pedirle a alguno de los oficiales que lo ayude con eso, ¿sí? Si no lo encuentra.
Okay, pero no tengo dinero ahorita, señorita.
Well, I don't have the money now.
Okay. I will also then you will stay in jail until you post a bond or if your judge reduces the bond.
Bueno, tendrá que quedarse entonces en la prisión hasta que pueda ingresar la fianza o que el juez le reduzca la fianza.
Either way, you would not be getting out of jail because you have to go to Chandler. You'll be transported to Chandler tomorrow morning.
No tengo yo familia aquí en Arizona.
De todos modos, tendrá que ser transportado a Chandler mañana. Sí.
Okay. All right. Very good. To the interpreter, thank you very much. You have a good night or evening, whatever it is, or morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Thank you for calling. Bye-bye.
Okay. All right. For the house calls, we have Jason Sandberg apparently unable to function.
We do have Jones in the gallery.
What do you have? Oh, Jones? All right, then we'll call him first.
Jones?
Oh, I understand why you brought him later. Okay. That's before I said I need to check something separate. That's why I want to make sure I weren't calling at the same time. Okay. So your name and date of birth, please.
John Jones, 9/20/1991.
All right, sir. Let me just double check one thing here. Okay. You are charged with trafficking in stolen property, first degree class 2 felony, burglary in second degree class 3 felony, burglary in third degree class 4 felony, and theft class 1 misdemeanor. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. Your court dates will be at 8:30 in the morning at 175 West Madison Street for a status conference on December 17th and a witness preliminary hearing on December 19th. You're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime. You're not to initiate contact with the alleged victim or victims. You're not to have any contact with your co-defendant, Ms. Starts with a B. I'm sorry, offhand.
Armisen.
I should say it out loud. So. Bonison, yeah. Marie Bonison. Okay. If you get out, first of all, no weapons, no alcohol, and no drugs without a valid prescription. And if you get out, contact your probation officer within 72 hours. And the state was asking for a bond of $75,000. I'm going to set bond as a security appearance bond of $25,000. You can go to a bonding company. If you think you might be able to post a bond with a bonding company, you can call. The numbers are on some of the walls. If you can't find it, ask one of the officers for assistance. All right? Step to your left, please. Your court date will be December 17th and December 19th. All right, Jason Sandberg apparently was unable to function. His failure to stop for a police command in the Peoria City Court. His court date will be December 30th at 9 o'clock. I'm saying he's not to have a contact with any minors and not to consume any alcohol. He must, if it applies, he must contact his case manager within 24 hours of release in custody. And I'm releasing him on his own recognizance. Number 9, Adrian Vandervoort was disruptive, and he's got warrants out of Oregon, North Dakota, etc. And apparently, whatever else had been disruptive, according to the information I've been told, he's refusing orders and trying to intimidating or threatening officers. I appointed a lawyer for him. He's charged with unlawful means of transportation, a class 5 felony. His court date will be at 175 West Madison Street. Status conference December 17th, and witness public hearing December 19th, both at 8:30 in the morning. And state was asking for a $12,500 bond. I'm setting bond amount $2,500. And let's see. The last one we have is John Jones. I did that, that's right. So we're done? Yep. Oh, okay, very good.
Oh.
She said she needs to go get a copy.
Oh.
But she has them in just a big stack with envelopes separate.
This is up for sure. Sorry, it's not,
Yeah.
Good time. Yeah, we're using large items. So this figure is just starting, means from 21st, that's the picture of the 31st. And then the 22nd to the 4th is the picture of the 14th.
They're walking in or they're here? They're walking in.
That's true. Wow. All right, real quick announcement, ladies and gentlemen, when the judge walks in, I'm gonna say, all rise. Everybody stand up for the judge.
All rise.
All right, please be seated. Have to wait.
Your Honor, we don't have any of the paperwork ready yet.
Oh, yeah, okay, well, of course, I might make changes, that's another issue. Are we on yet? Oh, we are? No? Oh. And we asked you, are we on yet? And you said no. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Good morning, everybody. This is the 5 o'clock calendars, December 11th, 2025. I'll tell you that the court's orders for taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month will apply to all matters on this calendar. When they call your name, you'll stand behind the podium, give me your name and date of birth. I will not set forth all your release conditions. They'll be on your paperwork. It'll be your responsibility to read them. I will tell you that at a minimum, it'll say no driving without a valid driver's license and no drugs without a valid driver's license. If I do set a security appearance, a bond for you, you can go to a bondsman. It's my understanding they collect calls. On many of the walls of the jail, there's names and numbers of bonding companies. If you don't see one or you need help, ask one of the officers for assistance. All right. Also have to read the victim's rights advisement. If a person is a victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, they're advised they have rights under Arizona law that, among others, include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present at court proceedings, choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or the defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of plea, scheduling, and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who's been convicted of causing their loss. If they've already not been provided with a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services they should contact the Victim Services Division of that prosecutor's office. Okay, starting with Amber Sharp. Your name and date of birth, please.
Amber Sharp, 07/26/1995.
Okay, you've got a total of 5 matters before me. 2 still with the bench warrants, and first one is CR 2022-103-385. And you already have an attorney who's for possession of narcotic drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia. Your next court date will be at 175 West Madison Street on December 17th at 8:30. Witness from the hearing is scheduled for December 19th. Your judge set bond in the amount of $1,300 security appearance bond on that one. 2021-139-785. All right, another bench warrant, possession of narcotic drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia. You have your lawyer already, same court dates, and your judge set bond in the amount of $1,700. Then you have 2022-00161, that's a warrant out of Pinal County, possession of narcotic drugs. A lawyer, if you don't already have one, won't be appointed for you at the next hearing. Your arraignment hearing is to be December 16th in Pinal County Superior Court at 8:30. Although we are open charges here, that may be delayed. Bond on that one is $750 security appearance bond. Then you have an arrest warrant in CR 2023-108285, and that one you hadn't appeared in court. I think there were summonses, but since you got the other bonds, it's possession of narcotic drugs, possession of dangerous drugs, alleged to have occurred on May 26, 2022. Appointing a lawyer for you. Once again, 1217, 1219 at 175 West Madison Street. And I said bond $50 on that one. Then you have a new case in 2025-148389, possession of narcotic drugs for sale, possession of dangerous drugs for sale, and disorderly, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Give me 1 second here, I just want to double check something. All right, I appoint a lawyer for you on this one. And this one, you'll have same status date and preliminary hearing witness dates of 12/17, 12/19. Now, in regard to CR 2022-103-385, which I already mentioned. You were out on release in that matter. On May 27, 2022, I do find probable cause in regard to your felonies here that you did probable cause you committed them. So pursuant to Rule 7.2b, you will be held without bond at this time. However, you're going to have an evidentiary hearing on December 18th at 1:30 p.m. at 175 West Madison to determine whether bond can be set. Your lawyer will explain to you what's going on. In the meantime, you will be held without bond. All right, step to your left, please. Saul Hernandez Gutierrez. Oh, by the way, one other thing, never mind, go ahead, never mind. Saul Hernandez Gutierrez, you can. Give me 1 second, sir. Ms. Sharp, one thing, excuse me, you cannot have any contact with any co-defendant, so I am amending that, by the way. Okay. Right? Okay, so your name and date of birth, please.
Saul Hernandez Gutierrez, 020102.
Okay, sir, you've got a warrant at the Yuma County Superior Court on a probation violation. If one hasn't been done already, a lawyer will be appointed for you out there at the next court date. You'll be at Yuma County Superior Court on December 16th at 8:30. You'll have to be transported there. You're not to possess any weapons. You're not to possess or consume any alcohol, and no drugs without a valid prescription. If you were able to get out, you have to contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. And they've ordered that pursuant to Rule 7.2C and 27.6 that you be held without bond. So you'll talk to your lawyer out there, see if that can be changed. But right now, they've directed it in that county. All right, step to your left, please. Brandon O'Loughlin.
Brandon O'Loughlin, May 8th, 1981.
Okay. Sir, you are charged with possession of narcotic drugs for sale, possession for sale of dangerous drugs, tampering with physical evidence, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Based on limited information I have right now, I don't find probable cause in regard to the narcotic drug charge. Doesn't mean you won't be charged with it. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. Your court dates will be December 17th at 8:30 for status conference, December 19th for a witness preliminary hearing, also at 8:30. And you cannot have any contact with your co-defendants. Okay, and the state was asking for a $100,000 bond. I'm not, in fact, they want a $100,000 cash bond. I'm not doing that. It'll be a security appearance bond in the amount of $50,000. Step to your left, please. So you can go to the bonding company. Anthony Golden. All right, so your name and date of birth, please.
Anthony Golden, 8/31/83.
All right, sir, you have a warrant at a Superior Court on a shoplifting with use of an artifice. You already have an attorney on the case. Your next court date will be December 18th at 8:30 at 201 West Jefferson. You cannot to return to the scene of alleged crime or initiate contact with any alleged complainant or witness. And your judge set bond in the amount of $5,000 security appearance bond. You post a bond, and if you don't show up, you can lose your bond, and a warrant will issue.
How much was it?
5,000.
5,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I was.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's something your judge said, so I'm not changing it.
Okay.
Okay. Very good. Beyonce Gary Prayer. No, I'm calling somebody else. I'm sorry. Morning. Your name and date of birth, please.
Beyonce Gary Prayer, 4/17/2000.
Can you say a little louder, please?
Beyonce Gary Prayer, 4/17/2000.
Okay. You said date of birth was 4/17/2000?
Yes.
All right. You're here on 2 probation violation matters. You allege you have violated terms 4 and 15. In regard to 2023-116697, you're on probation solicitation for taking the identity of another in 2023, 141270. You're on probation for theft and means of transportation. I appoint a lawyer for you on both. You'll have your revocation arraignment hearings at 201 West Jefferson on December 17th at 8:30. So as I said, alleged violation 4 and 15. All right. If you get out, you can contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. Can't consume or possess any alcohol, no weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription. And in regard to the, are you with us?
Okay.
Why don't you look, let me see, why don't you look at me? Okay. In regard to 2023, 116697002, your judge said bond amount of $500. And in regard to 2023, 14127, that was 2000, let me just get it right, 14. In regard to 2023, 1166970, your judge said bond amount of $500. And in regard to the other one, 2023, 14127, your judge said bond amount of $1,000. So your total bond is $1,500. Step to your left. Joseph McNulty.
Joseph.
Sir, your name and date of birth, please. Your name and date of birth.
Joseph McNulty, 05-2288.
All right, so you're here on 3 probation matters. I'm appointing a lawyer for you on them. You're alleged to have violated terms 2, 3, 4, 5, and 15. If you get out, these terms apply to all 3. Contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. Can't possess or consume any alcohol, no weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription. Your court dates will be December 17th at 8:30 at 201 West Jefferson for your probation revocation arraignment hearing. In regard to 2022 129014, your bond was set by your judge amount of $750. 2024 122866, your judge said bond for you in the amount of $750. And in 2023 143962, your judge said bond amount of $750. So that's 3 times $750 is I think $2250. All right. If you post your bond and you have to contact your probation officer and show up for court, else you could lose your bond and warrants could issue. All right. Step to your left, please. Alexis Moreno. Sir, your name and date of birth, please.
Alexis Moreno Lita, 1993, June 26th.
Okay. You're also here on a probation violation on a Class 4 felony. I appointed a lawyer for you. Your court date will be at 201 West Jefferson for probation revocation arraignment hearing on December 17th at 8:30. You're alleged to have violated terms 3, 5, and 7. If you get out, contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. No possession or consumption of alcohol, no weapons, and no drugs without a valid prescription. And your judge set bond in amount of, for you, of $500 secured appearance bond. So if you post your bond, make sure you contact your probation officer and show up for court, or else a warrant will issue. All right, step to your left, please. Darius Newsom. Good morning, sir. Your name and date of birth, please.
Darius Newsom, 12/17/81.
Likewise, you're here on a probation violation, and you appointed a lawyer for you. Your court date will be December 17th, also at 8:30 at 201 West Jefferson for a probation revocation arraignment hearing. You're alleged to have violated terms 3 and 5. You contact your probation officer within 72 hours of any release. You can't possess or consume any alcohol, no weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription. Bond on you is set in the amount of secured appearance bond of $50. So if you post bond, $50. Yeah. So if you get out, you're going to call your probation officer quickly, right?
Yes, sir.
And then show up for court. All right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Step to your left, please. Jonathan Orth?
Hello, Your Honor.
Your name and date of birth, please.
Jonathan Orth, April 23rd, 1990.
Okay, so you got an arrest warrant on possession of narcotic drugs and possession of drug paraphernalia from alleged to have occurred on 2/12/25. Ordinarily, I probably would have released you to pretrial services, but it looks like you're being held on what, a $5,000 bond?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you don't think you're posting that bond, do you?
I go to court for tomorrow. I have a feeling they're gonna OR me.
Oh.
So.
Well, let's put it this way, because you had that open case, sir, for, your court dates will be 12/17 and 12/19, you know, like, at 175 West Madison, appointing a lawyer for you. I said bond amount of $50.
$50?
Yeah, so that way I want to make sure you got credit for both.
Awesome. So $50 and that'll give me security credit this one?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right, step to your left.
Thank you.
Aurelio Castaneda. All right, sir, your name and date of birth, please.
Aurelio Castaneda, 3/18/88.
All right, sir, you're here on a warrant at El Centro Justice Court. The address is on your paperwork. On driving license suspended. How long have you been in jail here today?
Since like 3 o'clock afternoon yesterday.
Yesterday, so that's 14 hours. Was it worth it for not showing up for court on that charge?
No, no.
Does that give you a clue to show up for court?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a break because that judge wanted a warrant for you, but I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. So you get another 4 hours. So that's 18 hours here that was your fault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So take care of it, you know, because they wanted a $500 bond. And so make sure you're there. The address will be in your paperwork. 9:30 in the morning on December 18th.
So I don't have to post bond?
No, only if you want to. I can set bond if you want.
No.
Okay. But I'm saying, you better show up for court on December 18th.
All right.
It's well, kind of 7.5 days from now, okay?
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Don't lose your paperwork, okay? Okay, now we just have the house calls. The form 4 says Dixie and Walker, but the calendar says Nixion, and he refusing orders, and as a result was not brought into court. It's got four matters. Start with 2024 137483. It's probation violation, appointing a lawyer. He'll have lawyers on all the cases. The revocation arraignment hearing is December 17th at 8:30 at 201 West Jefferson. Appointing a lawyer for him, as I said. He's alleged to have violated terms 3, 4, and 5. If he gets out, these apply for everything. He has to contact his probation officer within 72 hours of release. No weapons, no alcohol, and no drugs without a law prescription. Bond is set in amount of $100 on that one. 2024 118043. He's here in a probation violation. Same court dates, same alleged violations. Bond is $200. Same release conditions otherwise. 2023 14198. Another probation violation. Same issues, same thing. Another bond of $100. Same other. And then he has a new case. All right, possession of narcotic drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia, appointed a lawyer for him. Likewise, at the same time, he's got a status conference on December 17th at 175 West Madison Street. Witness preliminary hearing on December 19th. Bond was set in amount of $100, otherwise the same release conditions. And then we have the other one, which he was combative, Michael Sabari. He's got 3 matters. First, he's got a probation violation in CR 2019-153943. Appointing a lawyer for him. His probation revocation arraignment hearings December 17th at 8:30, 201 West Jefferson. Alleged to have violated term 1. I set bond the amount of $100. gets out, contacts the probation officer within 72 hours, no alcohol, no weapons, no drugs, without a valid prescription, which applies to all three matters, by the way. And then 2020, 121-649-002, another probation violation, same terms, he's alleged to have violated. Term 1, $250 bond, same court dates. And now he has a new case of possession of dangerous drugs for sale, possession of dangerous drugs, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Appoint a lawyer for him. Court dates for this one will be, however, at the same time at 175 West Madison Street, December 17th at 8:30. Witness preliminary hearing at 12/19 at 8:30. Same release conditions, except it's a $10,000 secured appearance bond. Okay. I think that's it. So it's time for the house calls.
Are we also ready?
That's it. We've done them all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good morning. This is the time for the 8 a.m. calendar and initial appearance court on December 11th, 2025. The court's orders to taking of DNA and fingerprints made on the first calendar of this month will apply to all hearings on this calendar. Before we get started, I am going to read the victim's rights advisement. If you are the victim of a crime or the case pending before this court, you are advised that you have rights under Arizona law that, among others, include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present at court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or the defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of a plea, scheduling and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who is convicted of causing you loss. If you have not already been provided with a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. I will call you each up to the podium one at a time. Please listen for your name. I'm then going to announce whoever is up next. Please sit in the chair that's right outside of the courtroom. I'll let you know what you've been arrested for, what your next court dates are, and any release conditions that I'm ordering today. Let's begin with Oscar Alvarado to the podium and Damian Donatos to the chair, please. Good morning. May I have your name and date of birth?
Oscar Alvarado, October 29, 2000.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court grand jury warrant. You were indicted on 2 counts of aggravated DUI, license suspended or revoked, which is a Class 4 felony. That's from an incident in October of 2025. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you in this case. I am setting an arraignment hearing on December 18th at 8:30 in the downtown Superior Court. Because you were on felony release on another case when these new allegations allegedly occurred, I do have to hold you non-bondable. But I am setting an evidentiary hearing on December 18th at 1:30 p.m. Talk with your attorney. Your attorney can argue for your release at that point in time. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, grab your paperwork to your left and have a seat. Damian Donatos to the podium and Anthony Strickland to the chair, please. Good morning. May I have your name and date of birth?
Hello. My name is Damian Donatos, and my date of birth is September 20, 2003.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court new case. You were arrested on allegations of 3 counts of armed robbery with a deadly weapon, Class 2 felonies, and 1 count of theft of means of transportation, Class 3 felony. I will find probable cause, and I will appoint you an attorney. I am setting a status conference on December 17th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on December 19th at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to issue a secured bond today in the amount of $75,000. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not return to the scene of any alleged crime, no contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness, no weapons, and no drugs without a valid prescription. All that information is going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No. No questions.
Okay, grab your paperwork to your left and have a seat. Anthony Strickland to the podium and John Pearson to the chair, please. Good morning. May I have your name and date of birth?
Anthony Strickland, 21901.
Thank you. We are here today on a grand jury warrant. You were indicted on 17 counts of organized retail theft, all Class 4 felonies. I will find probable cause has already been found, but I will appoint you an attorney. I am setting an arraignment hearing on December 18th at 8:30. That's in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond in the grand jury warrant. It's a $25,000 secured bond. If you do post bond, I will also order that you not to return to the scene of any alleged crime, no contact with any listed victim, complainant, or witness, no weapons, and no drugs without a valid prescription. All this is going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
How do I get my bond modified?
So talk with your attorney about that. They can ask for that at the next hearing. Okay, grab your paperwork to your left and have a seat. John Pearson to the podium and Ronald Saavedra to the chair, please. Good morning. May I have your name and date of birth?
John Pearson, 1386.
Thank you. We are here today on an out-of-county warrant out of the Pima County Superior Court. It's on a case involving 1 count of aggravated robbery, Class 3 felony, 1 count of robbery, Class 4 felony, and 1 count of theft, Class 5 felony. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you in Pima County if one has not already been appointed. I am setting an arraignment hearing in the Pima County Superior Court on December 16th at 8:30 a.m. I am going to affirm the bond in the Pima County warrant. That's a $15,000 secured bond. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not return to the scene of any alleged crime, no contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness, no weapons, and no drugs without a valid prescription. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
I think I already have court on the 16th.
In Superior Court?
Yes.
Okay, so Pima County will get the packet of information that what we did today, and they will set another court date. That's more of just a placeholder date at this point in time.
Okay.
But talk with your attorney on your hearing here to make sure your attorney's aware of that.
All right.
Okay, grab your paperwork and have a seat. Ronald Saavedra to the podium and Andrew Santoyo to the chair, please. Good morning. May I have your name and date of birth?
Ronald Saavedra, October 6, 1996.
Thank you. We are here today on a grand jury warrant. You were indicted on 1 count of aggravated taking the identity of another, Class 3 felony, 1 count of forgery, Class 4 felony, and 1 count of theft, Class 5 felony. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you in this case. I am setting an arraignment hearing on December 18th at 8:30. That's in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond of the grand jury warrant. That's a secured bond in the amount of $5,000. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not have contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness, no drugs without a valid prescription, and no driving without a valid driver's license. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
I'm also having court those days, Maricopa Superior Court.
Okay, that's fine. They'll likely be heard all at the same time.
Okay,
You'll likely have the same attorney as well, so just make sure your attorney is aware of that.
Okay, will do. Thank you so much.
Grab your paperwork and have a seat. Andrew Santoyo to the podium and Stephanie White to the chair, please. Good morning. May I have your name and date of birth?
Andrew Santoyo, 52694.
Thank you. We are here today on 3 different probation violation warrants for violating terms 3, 5, and 15. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you on all 3 cases. I am setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on December 18th at 8:30 in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to issue a secured bond in the amount of $500 on the first case, $250 on the second case, and then $2,500 on the third case. So it's a total bond of $3,250. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact probation within 72 hours of your release. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No, that's it.
Okay, grab your paperwork and have a seat. Stephanie White to the podium, and Andrew Majorana to the chair, please. Good morning. May I have your name and date of birth?
Stephanie White, 9/13/86.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant. You were charged with 1 count of dangerous drug possession, Class 4 felony, 2 counts of unlawful flight from law enforcement, Class 5 felonies, and 1 count of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony, from an incident in November of 2025. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you. I am setting a status conference on December 17th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on December 19th at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond in the arrest warrant. That's a secured bond in the amount of $2,500. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact probation within 24 hours of your release. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, grab your paperwork to your left and have a seat. Andrew Majorana to the podium, and Jeffrey Foster to the chair, please. Good morning. May I have your name and date of birth?
Andrew Majorana, 4690.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court new case and 2 probation violations for violating Term 1. On your new case, you were arrested on allegations of dangerous drug possession, Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I will find probable cause, and I will appoint you an attorney in all 3 cases. I am setting a status conference on December 17th at 8:30, a preliminary hearing on December 19th at 8:30, and a probation revocation arraignment hearing on December 18th at 8:30. All of those are going to be in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to issue a secured bond in the amount of $250 on each of your 3 cases. So it's $750 total. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. You must contact probation within 72 hours of your release. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions? Okay, grab your paperwork and have a seat. Jeffrey Foster to the podium, and Anthony Hall to the chair, please. Good morning. May I have your name and date of birth?
Jeffrey Joshua Foster, October 25th, 1988.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court new case. You were arrested on allegations of aggravated domestic violence, Class 5 felony, and disorderly conduct, Class 1 misdemeanor. I will find probable cause, and I will appoint you an attorney. I am setting a status conference on December 17th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on December 19th at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to issue a secured bond today in the amount of $500. If you do post bond, I am also ordering that pretrial services supervises you in the community and they install an electronic monitor on you prior to your release. I'm also ordering that you not have contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness, no possessing any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must obey any terms of any order of protection or order against harassment that has been or will be issued. All this information will be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions? Okay, grab your paperwork to your left and have a seat. Anthony Hall to the podium, and Tavish Howard to the chair, please. Good morning. May I have your name and date of birth?
Yeah, my name is Anthony Hall, and 3/12/94.
Thank you. We are here today on 3 different family court warrants for failure to pay child support. I am going to set a return hearing in the downtown Superior Court on December 18th at 10 a.m. on all 3 cases.
Okay.
I am going to affirm the request in each of these warrants. It's a $100 cash purge. So that means you have to pay that $100 on each of the 3 cases, so $300 total.
Okay.
Once that is paid, you can be released. If you do not pay that amount, you will remain in custody until that return hearing.
Okay.
All that information will be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
Just how do I pay? Because I got cards, but I don't have no cash.
So talk to the detention officers when you get over to processing about what they'll have access to.
Okay.
You will have access to a phone if you need to call somebody, and you'll have limited access to what you were arrested with. Likely it won't be debit cards, but talk with them.
So I don't have my phone. It was left in the vehicle, so I have no numbers at all.
Okay. Like I said, talk to the detention officers. They'll let you know what you have access to.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Grab your paperwork and have a seat. Tavish Howard to the podium and Jeremy Martin to the chair, please. Good morning. May I have your name and date of birth?
Tavish Howard, October 7th, 1994.
Thank you. We are here today on a probation violation warrant for violating terms 3, 4, 7, and 15 of your probation. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you. I am setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on December 18th at 8:30. That's in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to set a secured bond today in the amount of $250. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact probation within 72 hours of your release. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, grab your paperwork to your left and have a seat.
Thank you.
Jeremy Martin to the podium and Jordan Avery to the chair, please. Good morning. May I have your name and date of birth?
Jeremy Martin, May 10th, 1980.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant. You were charged with 1 count of dangerous drug possession, Class 4 felony, from an offense date listed in May of 2025. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you. I am setting a status conference on December 26th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on December 30th at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to release you to the supervision of pretrial services. You're going to receive an envelope as you leave court today that has details on pretrial release. Make sure you read through that.
Okay.
I'm also ordering that you not possess any weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription, and no contacting the arresting officers.
Correct.
All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
The only question I have is, my dad passed away about almost a week ago, and that's in New Mexico. My mom's down there, and she needed some help with stuff around the house and just kind of getting things up together. What are my options there?
So as of right now, I'm releasing you, but because it's a felony allegation, you have to stay in Maricopa County. I am giving you an attorney, though, so talk with your attorney, and your attorney can file a motion to see if out-of-state travel is permitted. It's not permitted until you get permission, though, so don't just leave.
No, I get
Talk with your attorney about it.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Grab your paperwork and have a seat.
All right, thank you.
Jordan Avery to the podium and Thomas Kearns to the chair, please. Good morning. May I have your name and date of birth?
Jordan Avery, 7/9/99.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court new case. You were arrested on allegations of taking contraband into a correctional facility, Class 2 felony, narcotic drug possession, Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I will find probable cause and I will appoint you an attorney. I am setting a status conference on December 26th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on December 30th at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to release you to the supervision of pretrial services. You're going to receive an envelope as you leave court today that has details on pretrial release. Make sure you read through that.
Yes, sir.
I'm also ordering that you not possess any weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription, and no driving without a valid driver's license.
Yes, sir.
All that information is going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
Will my lawyer's information be in there too?
It will, yes.
Thank you.
Okay, grab your paperwork and have a seat.
Thank you.
Good morning, Ms. Gahn. Are you appearing on, was it 19?
19.
Okay, thank you. Thomas Kearns to the podium and Isabel Espinoza to the chair, please. Good morning. May I have your name and date of birth?
Thomas James Kearns, 6/10/1999.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court new case. You were arrested on allegations of narcotic drug possession, Class 4 felony, dangerous drug possession, Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I will find probable cause and I will appoint you an attorney. I am setting a status conference on December 26th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on December 30th at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to release you to the supervision of pretrial services today. You're going to receive an envelope with details on pretrial release. Make sure you read through that.
Okay.
I'm also going to order that you not possess any weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription, and no contacting the arresting officers. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No, thank you.
Grab your paperwork and have a seat. Isabel Espinoza to the podium, and Jonathan Martis to the chair, please. Good morning. May I have your name and date of birth?
Isabel Espinoza, 9/4/2000.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court new case. You were arrested on allegations of dangerous drug possession, Class 4 felony, and prostitution, Class 1 misdemeanor. I will find probable cause and I will appoint you an attorney. I am setting a status conference on December 26th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on December 30th at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to release you to the supervision of your probation officer. You will have to contact your probation officer within 72 hours of your release. If you don't have the number, the general number for probation will be in your paperwork. I'm also ordering that you not possess any weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription, and no possessing or consuming any alcohol. All of that information will be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, grab your paperwork to your left and have a seat. Jonathan Martis to the podium, and Jose Rodriguez to the chair, please. Good morning. May I have your name and date of birth?
Jonathan Martis, 2/26/88.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court new case. You were arrested on allegations of dangerous drug possession, Class 4 felony. We're also here today on a probation violation for violating Term 1. I will find probable cause on the new allegations, and I will appoint you an attorney on both cases. I am going to set a status conference on December 26th at 8:30, a preliminary hearing on December 30th at 8:30, and a probation revocation arraignment hearing on December 18th at 8:30. All that's going to be in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to release you to the supervision of your probation officer on both of these cases, so I'm going to order that you have to contact your probation officer within 72 hours of your release. I'm also ordering that you not possess any weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription, and no possessing and consuming any alcohol. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
I do not.
Okay, grab your paperwork and have a seat.
Thank you.
And then we'll just have to clear the courtroom for the last one. Are we clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Jose Rodriguez Jr. to the podium. Good morning, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
Good morning. Jose Rodriguez, 11773.
Thank you. Ms. Gaunt?
Thank you, Your Honor. Brooke Gaunt on behalf of the state.
Thank you. Sir, we are here today on a Superior Court new case. You were arrested on allegations of molestation of a child, Class 2 felony, and 2 counts of sexual conduct with a minor, Class 2 felonies. I will find probable causes to these allegations, and I will appoint you an attorney. I am setting a status conference on December 17th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on December 19th at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. Ms. Gaunt, I did receive the state's recommendation on release conditions. Is there anything else you'd like to be heard?
Yes, thank you. The state is asking for a $200,000 cash-only bond, and if Mr. Rodriguez is able to post that, we'd ask for electronic monitoring as is required by statute and no contact with any minors. Our understanding is it doesn't appear that Mr. Rodriguez has any prior criminal history. However, given the nature of the charges, we are concerned that he is a danger not only to this victim but to the community. He allegedly engaged in sexual contact with a 13-year-old victim. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Gaunt. Let me repeat that one. So, sir, I am going to set a $200,000 bond, but I'm going to do a secured bond rather than a cash bond. That does mean you can use a bonding company. Typically, they require 10% plus collateral. 10% of the $200,000 would be $20,000. I am also going to order that if you post that bond, that pretrial services supervises you in the community, and they install an ankle monitor on you prior to your release. I'm also ordering that you not have contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness, that you are not to have any contact with any minors. You're prohibited from having any drugs without a valid prescription, and you must obey any terms of any order of protection or order against harassment that has been or will be issued. Any violation of a no victim contact order could constitute aggravated harassment, which would be an additional felony allegation. So please take that no victim contact order extremely seriously. Not only could it be new felony allegations, but it could be cause to revoke your release. So while you're in custody or if you are released, no contact with any listed victim in this case. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're gonna get you your paperwork in just a second. Go ahead and take a seat to your left.
Thank you.
May I be excused?
You may, Ms. Gahn, thank you. And prior to the calendar starting today, I did receive an update on the last, looks like 7 matters on the calendar. Number 1 was listed as a non-acute suicide watch. Number 4 was unable to function. Number 7 was combative. Number 8 was combative. Number 12, 18, and 25 were all unable to function. Based on those reports, I will find that they are a danger to themselves or others if they were brought to court, so I will conduct their initial appearances at their cell. For number 7, Mario Williams Jr., we're here on a Superior Court new case, arrested on allegations of aggravated DUI, license suspended or revoked, class 4 felony, 1 count of driving under the influence, class 1 misdemeanor, 1 count of driving on a suspended license, class 1 misdemeanor, and 1 count of liquor, possession of an open container in a vehicle, class 1 misdemeanor. I will find probable cause and I will appoint an attorney, set a status conference on December 17th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on December 19th at 8:30, and I will issue a secured bond in the amount of $5,000 with pretrial services, supervision, and alcohol testing and monitoring. Number 8, Righteous Goyette. We're here on the Superior Court new case, arrested on allegations of possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, class 4 felony, possession of a deadly or defaced weapon, class 6 felony, failing to notify/strike a fixture, class 1 misdemeanor, obstruction, class 2 misdemeanor, and failing to obey a police officer, class 2 misdemeanor. I will find probable cause. I will appoint an attorney, set a status conference on December 17th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on December 19th at 8:30, and I will issue a secured bond in the amount of $25,000. For number 12 and 31, for Dakota Antone, we're here on a Superior Court new case and a probation violation. On the new case, arrested on allegations of dangerous drug possession, class 4 felony. I will find probable cause. On the probation violations for violating term 1. I will appoint an attorney on both cases, set a probation revocation arraignment hearing on December 18th at 8:30, a status conference on December 17th at 8:30, and a preliminary hearing on December 19th at 8:30. I will also issue a secured bond in the amount of $250 on both cases. For number 4, Edmund Pittman, we're here on a Superior Court new case, arrested on allegations of criminal trespassing, class 6 felony. I will find probable cause and appoint an attorney, set a status conference on December 26th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on December 30th at 8:30, and I will release him to the supervision of pretrial services. Number 18, Stacy Rothlein, we're here on a municipal court new case out of the town of Wickenburg, arrested on allegations of obstruction and possession of liquor in public, both class 2 misdemeanors. I will set an arraignment hearing in the town of Wickenburg on January 7th at 9 a.m., and I will release her on her own recognizance. Number 25, Dana Scheifen, we're here on a Superior Court new case, arrested on allegations of dangerous drug possession, class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, class 6 felony. I will find probable cause, appoint an attorney, set a status conference on December 26th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on December 30th at 8:30, and I will release her to the supervision of pretrial services. Finally, number 1, Jesus Lopez Guillen, we're here on a Superior Court new case, arrested on allegations of sexual conduct with a minor, class 6 felony. I will find probable cause, appoint an attorney, set a status conference on December 17th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on December 19th at 8:30, and I will issue a secured bond in the amount of $100,000 with pretrial services, supervision, and electronic monitoring. I will review all of the release conditions with each of these individuals at their cell and provide them with a written copy. If I do need to make any modifications or changes, I will do so either on the record or in writing. That does conclude the 8 a.m. calendar. We will stand in recess until 11 a.m.
All right. Thank you. You may be seated. I will be too in just a moment.
Having property, one in the hallway.
Good morning. This is the 11 o'clock a.m. initial appearance calendar for December the 11th of 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given at the first calendar date of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. I'll now read the victim's rights advisement. If you are the victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, you are advised that you have rights under Arizona law that, among others, include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present at court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or the defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of a plea, scheduling and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who is convicted of causing you loss. If you have not already been provided with a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here for an initial appearance calendar. What that means is that today you're going to learn about the nature of the allegations against you. You'll learn whether or not you're appointed counsel. You'll learn about your next court dates, and we'll set release conditions as well. As I call you up, I'll call your name and say to the podium. That means come up to the podium in the center of the room, right here. When I say to the chair or on deck, that means come to the chair that's in the front of the gallery there, because you will be the next called up. With that, please let's start with number 16, Nerisi Serrano, to the podium. Number 6, Sharon Ellington, to the chair. You're on deck. Good morning, sir. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Nerisi Serrano, 0217-1991.
Thank you, sir. We're here today on two cases. One is a Superior Court new case. The second is a Superior Court probation violation warrant. As to the first case, we're here on one allegation of aggravated assault, a Class 4 felony.
I thought that was a misdemeanor.
On the probation violation, this is a probation violation warrant. I'm appointing the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office to represent you as to both cases. You have court dates coming up on December the 17th, December the 18th, and December the 19th of 2025 across both cases in the downtown Superior Court. The first is a status conference. The second is a probation revocation arraignment and disposition hearing. Those are two different hearings. They often combine them. The third is a witness preliminary hearing. Again, all of those are at the downtown Superior Court. As to the issue of bail, I'm setting bail on the new case in the amount of $20,000 secured appearance, given the nature of the allegations, the weight of the evidence, and the history and background that I've examined. In the event that you do post bail on the new case, I'm ordering that you be supervised by pretrial services with electronic monitoring to be installed before release. In the event that you're released on the new case, do not return to the scene of the alleged crime. Do not possess weapons, do not possess drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume alcohol. Obey the terms of any order of protection issued or to be issued. You're on probation, and so if you are released, contact your probation officer within 24 hours. You may not reside at the same location as any alleged victim nor go to the alleged victim's residence, even if you are an owner or renter of the residence. If you have a common residence with any victims, you must find an alternative residence and bring proof of the same to your next court date. You may not initiate any contact with the alleged victim for any reason, whether direct or indirect, nor respond to any contact from any alleged victim. You may not have contact with the alleged victim's family members or property. As to the probation violation case, pursuant to Arizona Rule of Criminal Procedure 7.2C, because this is a probation violation case that is post-conviction, I'm going to hold you without bail. Do you have any questions, sir?
So I'm going into county?
I'm holding you without bail on the probation violation case, so you'll be in custody without bail until further order of the court on the probation violation case. As to the new case, I'm setting bail in the amount of $20,000 secured appearance with the conditions that I just mentioned.
You said $20,000 on the appearance?
Secured appearance.
Secured appearance? So what does that mean?
That means you can work with a bail bondsman. However, you may want to talk to counsel about whether that's a good idea, given that I'm holding you without bail on the probation violation case.
Right. So pretty much I just got to get this probation lifted and then pay the bond, or?
Talk with counsel about how you may want to approach that. That sounds like a conversation between yourself and
so I'm just getting processed in?
Yeah, so I'm setting bail conditions today.
Okay.
All right. You'll receive more information in the paperwork you're about to receive. Any other questions, sir?
No, that's all right.
All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left. Number 6, Sharon Ellington to the podium. Number 2, Chelsea Bowling to the chair. You're on deck. Good morning, ma'am. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Sharon Ellington, 5/14/1981.
Sharon, I'm sorry, I mispronounced your first name.
It happens all the time.
We're here today on a Superior Court new case on one allegation of aggravated assault, a Class 3 felony, one allegation of assault, a Class 1 misdemeanor, one allegation of theft, Class 1 misdemeanor, and one allegation of criminal damage, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I'm going to be appointing new counsel through the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office. You have 2 court dates coming up. The first is a status conference on December the 17th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. The second is a witness preliminary hearing on December the 19th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning at the downtown Superior Court. As to the issue of bail, I'm setting bail in the amount of $15,000 secured appearance, given the nature of the offense alleged, the weight of the evidence, and the history that I examined. In the event that you do post bail, I'm ordering that you submit to the supervision of pretrial services and that pretrial services install an electronic monitor before release. Do not return to the scene of the alleged crime. Do not initiate contact with the alleged victim or victims. Do not possess weapons. Do not possess drugs without a valid prescription. Do not possess or consume alcohol. You must obey the terms of any order of protection issued or to be issued. You may not reside at the same, you may not reside at the same location as any alleged victim, nor go to the alleged victim's residence, even if you're an owner or renter of the residence. If you have a common residence with any victim, you must find an alternative residence and bring proof of same to your next court date. In the event that you need to gather essential belongings from that premises, one civil standby with a law enforcement officer is permitted to do so. Do you have questions for me?
So you, keeping me? Is that what you're saying?
I'm setting bail in the amount of $15,000. In the event that you post bail, you'll be released to pretrial services with the electronic monitoring that I just mentioned.
Okay.
Any other questions, ma'am?
No, that's it.
All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left. Number 2, Chelsea Bowling to the, oh, just a moment, sorry. All right, thank you. Number 2, Chelsea Bowling to the podium. Number 7, Sky Barnett to the chair. You're on deck. Good morning, ma'am. Please tell me your name and date of birth.
Chelsea Nicole Bowling, 6/26/91.
Thank you. We're here on 3 cases today. All 3 are Superior Court probation violation warrants. It's alleged that terms 3, 5, and 15 were violated. I'm going to appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you across all 3 cases. I do need to fix the order on number 4, so that will be a reprint. As to the order appointing counsel, to reflect that I am appointing counsel on that matter. You have 1 court date coming up across 3 cases with 2 hearings on 1 court date. So what that means is you have 3 cases, 2 hearings in each case, but that is all going to be consolidated onto 1 court date on December the 18th, 2025 at 8:30 in the morning at the Downtown Superior Court, okay? Okay, so that's the court date. I'm going to set bail as to the matter marked number 2 on the calendar in the amount of $250, as to the matter marked number 3 on the calendar, setting bail in the amount of $100, as to the matter marked number 4 on the calendar, setting bail in the amount of $100. Do not possess weapons, do not possess drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume alcohol, contact probation within 72 hours. Additional conditions you'll receive in the paperwork you're about to get. Do you have questions?
No.
All right, thank you very much. Please step to the left. Number 7, Sky Barnett to the podium. Number 24, Daniel Ramirez to the chair. You're on deck. Good morning, ma'am. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Sky Christine Burnett, 4/18/1987.
87 you said?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. We're here today on 2 Superior Court bench warrants. The first is on allegations of possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony, all alleged from January the 4th of this year. The second case is on 1 count of possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, 1 count possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, 1 count drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony, all alleged December the 26th of last year. I'm going to appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you on both cases. You have court dates coming up on December the 17th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning, and December the 19th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning, both at the Downtown Superior Court. That's across both cases. As to the issue of bail, I'm going to affirm the amount set and the bench warrants. That means that as to the matter marked number 7 on the calendar, I'm setting bail in the amount of $1,000 secured appearance. As to the matter marked number 8 on the calendar, I'm setting bail in the amount of $1,000 secured appearance. In the event that you do post bail, I'm ordering that you submit to the supervision of pretrial services with drug testing and monitoring. Further release conditions to include do not possess weapons, do not possess drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume alcohol. Other conditions will be reduced to writing and appear in the conditions that you're about to receive printed. Do you have any questions?
Is that $2,000?
$2,000 total secured appearance. You may work with a bail bondsman if you choose to.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please step to your left. Number 20, just a moment. Excuse me. Number 24, Daniel Ramirez to the podium. Number 25, Richard Matthews to the chair. You're on deck. Good morning, sir. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Daniel Ramirez, October 5th, 1989.
Thank you. We're here on a Superior Court new case on 2 allegations. The first is shoplifting with an artifice, and the second is the Class 4 felony. Second is shoplifting, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause as to both allegations. I'm appointing the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office to represent you. You have 2 court dates coming up. The first is a status conference on December the 17th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. The second is a witness preliminary hearing on December the 19th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning at the Downtown Superior Court. As to the issue of bail, I'm setting bail in the amount of $2,000 secured appearance. In the event that you post bail, I'm ordering that you submit to the supervision of pretrial services with drug testing and monitoring. Other release conditions to include do not possess weapons, do not possess drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume alcohol, do not return to the scene of any of the alleged crime, and moreover, you may not go to any Target store. Other release conditions will be reduced to writing. Do you have questions for me, sir?
No.
All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left. Number 25, Richard Matthews to the podium. Excuse me. And number 19, Mario Perez to the chair. Good morning, sir. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Richard Matthews, 2/3/1966.
Thank you, sir. We're here on 3 cases. The first is a new case, a Justice Court new case out of Agua Fria Justice Court on 1 allegation of leaving the scene of an accident, Class 1 misdemeanor. The second case is a Superior Court bench warrant on 2 allegations, one of possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, 1 count of criminal damage, Class 4 felony, both alleged from September the 14th of 2020. Lastly, we're on 1 municipal court warrant out of the Surprise Municipal Court on 2 allegations of driving under the influence. I'm going to start with the Justice Court new case in order that the Maricopa County, again, by probable cause, order that the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office be appointed to represent you. You have a court date coming up in the Agua Fria Justice Court on December the 16th of 2025 at 8:30 for an arraignment hearing at Agua Fria Justice. I'm going to set bail in the amount of $250 secured appearance as to the Justice Court case. As to the bench warrant case, the Superior Court bench warrant case, I'm going to set bail in the amount of $1,500 secured appearance. As to the municipal court warrant out of the Surprise Municipal Court, I should go back and give you your court dates and appoint the Public Defender's Office for the Superior Court bench warrant. Your court dates on the Superior Court bench warrant case are December the 17th of 2025, 8:30 in the morning, and December the 19th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. And finally, to your municipal court, Surprise Municipal Court case, counsel to be appointed at the next hearing, which is December the 16th of 2025 at 1:30 in the morning at the Surprise Municipal Court. Other release conditions to include: do not possess weapons, do not possess drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume alcohol. Other conditions will be reduced to writing in the paperwork you're about to receive. Do you have questions, sir?
No,
All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left. Number 19, Mario Perez to the podium. Number 14, Ernest Montez to the chair. Good morning, sir. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Mario Perez, 11/1993.
Thank you. We're here on a Superior Court new case on one allegation of possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, one allegation of possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 4 felony, one allegation of interference with judicial proceedings, a Class 1 misdemeanor, and one allegation of criminal damage, a Class 1 misdemeanor, all alleged to have occurred on December the 10th of 2025. As to the felony counts, possession of dangerous drugs and possession of drug paraphernalia, I did not find probable cause to hold you on those two counts. I was not provided with sufficient information to find probable cause solely for the issue of bail today. What that means, sir, is that the felony counts did not make their way into my consideration for setting bail on this case today. All right, I am going to find probable cause as to the misdemeanor allegations, so the interference with judicial proceedings and the criminal damage. However, what that means is that the prosecution, I should say, can still proceed against you as to the felony counts. It's just that that didn't factor into my bail consideration for today. So you can still get charged if the prosecution feels that it has the sufficient evidence to go forward with the prosecution. That means you still have to go to your court dates, because that still may happen, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to I'm going to order that the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office be appointed to represent you. And you have two court dates coming up on December the 17th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning, which is a status conference, and December the 19th of 2025, which is a preliminary hearing at the Downtown Superior Court. As to the issue of bail, although I did not find probable cause as to the felony allegations, given the history that I examined, I'm going to set bail in the amount of $1,000 secured appearance. In the event that you do post bail, I'm going to order that you be released to the supervision of pretrial services with drug testing and monitoring and electronic monitoring to be installed before release. Do not return to the scene of the alleged crime. Do not initiate contact with any victim or victims. Do not possess weapons. Do not possess drugs without a valid prescription. Do not possess or consume alcohol. Obey the terms of any order of protection issued or to be issued. You may not reside at the same location as any alleged victim, nor go to the alleged victim's residence, even if you're an owner or renter of the residence. If you have a common residence with any victim, you must find an alternative residence and bring proof of same to the next court date. You have questions, sir?
No.
All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left. Number 14, Ernest Montez to the podium. Number 5, Taylor Iverson to the chair. Good morning, sir. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Ernest Montez,
And your date of birth.
April 10, 1965.
Thank you very much. We're here today on a Superior Court new case on one allegation of possession of dangerous drugs and one allegation, I should say, of tampering with physical evidence, a Class 6 felony. We're going to find probable cause as to the tampering count, but not as to the dangerous drug count. What that means, sir, is that that did not factor into my decision-making today for the limited purpose of bail. The prosecution can still try to proceed against you as to the dangerous drug allegation if they feel like they have enough evidence to do so. So you still do have to go to court on this matter. I'm going to appoint the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office to represent you, and you have two court dates coming up. First, December the 7th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. Second, December the 19th of 2025, 8:30 in the morning at the Downtown Superior Court. going to set bail in the amount of $1,500 secured appearance. In the event that you do post bail, I'm going to order that you be supervised by pretrial services with drug testing and monitoring. Do not possess weapons, do not possess drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume alcohol. Other release conditions will be reduced to writing in the paperwork you're about to receive. Do you have questions?
Yes, sir. Why the bail? I mean, I've never had no charges before. I've never had no drug charges whatsoever before.
Oh, you know what?
I don't have no charges. I never had no drug charges, sir.
Do you have this as printed?
I do.
You do? Okay.
I don't have any charges, sir. Never, ever. I'm 60 years old, never had one drug charge.
Sir, you bring up your history, and I do have that in front of me. And all I'm going to say is that that did factor into my decision-making. So I'm going to affirm the bail that I set today. Do you have any other questions?
No.
All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left. Number 5, Taylor Iverson to the podium. Number 11, Raul Duarte to the chair. You're on deck. Good morning, sir. Please tell me your name and date of birth.
Taylor Iverson, 11/3/89.
Thank you. We're here today on a Superior Court new case. We're here today on a Superior Court new case on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different allegations. The first is an allegation of possession of narcotic drugs for sale, Class 2 felony. The second is the same, possession of narcotic drugs for sale, Class 2 felony. The third is transportation or sale of narcotic drugs, Class 2 felony. The fourth is transportation or sale of narcotic drugs, Class 2 felony. The fifth is one allegation of money laundering, Class 3 felony. The sixth is use of electronic communication and drug transaction, Class 4 felony. Seventh is the same, use of electronic communication and drug transaction, Class 4 felony. The eighth is one allegation of possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony. The ninth is one allegation of possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony. And the 10th is one allegation of possession of dangerous drugs, also a Class 4 felony. As to allegations number 2, 4, and 9, I was not provided with sufficient information to find probable cause. As to those allegations, only the rest, I do find probable cause. Therefore, I'm going to order that the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office represents you in this matter. You have 2 court dates coming up. The first is a status conference on December the 19th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. The second is a witness preliminary hearing, I should say, on December the 19th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning at the Downtown Superior Court. As to the issue of bail, I'm setting bail in the amount of $1,000 secured appearance. In the event that you do post bail, I'm going to order that you be supervised through pretrial services with drug testing and monitoring. Do not possess weapons, do not possess drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume alcohol. Other release conditions reduced to writing, which you'll receive in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No.
All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left.
Thank you, Your Honor. Okay.
Number 11, Raul Duarte to the podium. Number 29, Roberto Orozco to the chair. You are on deck.
Hello.
Good morning, sir. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Raul Emmanuel Duarte, 11/10/1974.
Thank you, sir. We're here on 3 cases, all 3 of which I believe are Superior Court probation violation warrants, alleging violations of terms 3 and 5 of probation.
With that,
You want me to look it up? Term 3, report to APD within 72 hours. Term 5, provide your current address to APD. So, based on that, I'm going to appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you on all 3 matters. And you have one court date coming up across all 3 cases. So what's going to happen is that's December the 18th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. It's a combined probation revocation, arraignment, and disposition hearing. They often combine them and consolidate them on the calendar so that you do it all in one go. They don't always, they often do though. That's at the Downtown Superior Court. I'm going to affirm the probation violation warrants. Therefore, I'm setting bail as to the matter marked number 11 on the calendar in the amount of $250 secured appearance. As to the matter marked number 12 on the calendar, setting bail in the amount of $500 secured appearance. As to the matter marked number 13 on the calendar, I'm setting bail in the amount of $250 secured appearance. As to all matters, do not possess weapons, do not possess drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume alcohol, contact your probation officer within 72 hours in the event that you are released. Other release conditions will be reduced to writing in the written orders that you're about to receive. Do you have questions, sir?
no.
All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left. Number 29, Roberto Orozco to the podium. Number 31, Dominic Hernandez to the chair. Good morning, sir. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Morning, Your Honor. Roberto Orozco, date of birth is 09/03/1995.
Thank you very much. We're here on 2 cases. The first is a municipal court warrant out of the Goodyear Municipal Court. And the second is a Superior Court arrest warrant out of the Superior Court. As to the municipal court warrant, I'm going to order that counsel be appointed to represent you at the next hearing, which is an arraignment hearing at the Goodyear Municipal Court on December the 17th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. As to the Superior Court arrest warrant case, I'm going to order that the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office represents you. You're going to have 2 court dates coming up on that case. The first on December the 17th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. The second on December the 19th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning at the Downtown Superior Court. As to the issue of bail, on the Superior Court arrest warrant case, I am going to set bail in the amount of $500. In the event that you post bail on that case, I'm going to order that you be released to the supervision of pretrial services with alcohol testing and monitoring. As to that case, do not possess weapons, do not possess drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume alcohol, you may not operate a motor vehicle. As to the municipal court case, I'm setting bail in the amount of $50 secured appearance. Do not possess weapons, do not possess drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume alcohol, much the same. Additional conditions will appear in writing, produced to writing in the written orders that you're about to receive. Do you have questions, sir?
Yeah, I do have one question about the bail. Unfortunately, I did not get any kind of notice about this paperwork. I'm not sure if it shows in your records. I know the pretrial services lady did talk to me about some kind of information being noted on your guys' end about I honestly, I didn't receive any information. I guess I could have looked into it and maybe reached out to court and hunted down the...
My concern, sir,
Yeah.
is frankly that the allegations between both of these cases are very similar. And that
Right.
gives me concern for this
Absolutely.
kind of alleged
Yeah.
repetitive behavior. And so I'm not going to ask you to comment on the substantive allegations against you, but that factored into my decision-making as to the bail, which I'm going to affirm. Do you have any other questions?
It's $550 total it is?
All told, yes, 550 secured appearance, yes.
Okay. Secured appearance, I guess...
You can work with that means you can work with a bondsman. All right, please step to your left. Thank you. Number 31, Dominic Hernandez to the podium. Number 17, Salendria Santos to the chair on deck. Good morning, sir. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
My name is Dominic Hernandez. Date of birth is 7505.
Thank you. We're here today on a Superior Court new case on one allegation of unlawful flight from law enforcement, a Class 5 felony, one allegation of reckless driving, a Class 2 misdemeanor, and one allegation of exceeding the posted speed by 20 miles an hour, Class 3 misdemeanor. I'm going to appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you in this case. You have two court dates coming up. The first is a status conference on December the 17th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. The second is a witness preliminary hearing on December the 19th of 2025, also at 8:30 in the morning at the Downtown Superior Court. Both of those hearings are going to be at the Downtown Superior Court. As to the issue of bail, I'm setting bail in the amount of $500 secured appearance. In the event that you are released, do not possess drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume alcohol, do not drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. You may not operate a motorcycle whatsoever. Do you have any questions for me, sir?
Yes, so is my regular license revoked at the moment?
You're going to have to talk to the motor vehicle department about that, sir. And I have appointed counsel to represent you, so that may be also a conversation between yourself and counsel, okay? So I'm not going to comment on that today.
Okay.
I'm just going to affirm the bond amount, and you have your release conditions. Other release conditions will be reduced to writing, which you'll receive. Any other questions, sir?
No, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left. Number 17, Salendria Santos to the podium. Number 15, Roy Regis Williams to the chair. You are on deck. Good morning, ma'am. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Salendria Santos, date of birth 5/10/82.
5/10/82. Thank you. We are here on two cases. The first is a municipal court warrant out of the Goodyear Municipal Court on one allegation of driving while license suspended, Class 1 misdemeanor, one allegation of failure to appear. I'm going to order that counsel be appointed to represent you at the next hearing, which is an arraignment in the Goodyear Municipal Court on December the 17th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. As to the municipal court new case, we're here on one allegation of driving while license suspended, Class 1 misdemeanor, and one allegation of knowingly displaying a false license plate, a Class 2 misdemeanor. I found probable cause as to both of those allegations. I'm going to order that counsel be appointed to represent you at the next hearing on that case, which is an arraignment on December the 17th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. As to the warrant case, I'm setting bail in the amount of $50 secured appearance. As to the new case, I'm setting bail in the amount of $100 secured appearance. In the event that you're released, do not possess weapons, do not possess drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume alcohol. Other conditions will be reduced to writing in the paperwork you're about to receive. Do you have questions?
Are the court cases same court, different dates?
So it's going to be, both are at the Goodyear Municipal Court on December the 7th of 2025. And the court dates will appear in your paperwork as well.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. Thank you very much. Please step to your left.
Thank you.
Number 15, Roy Regis Williams to the podium. Number 20, Omar Lopez Izquierdo to the chair. You are on deck. Good morning, sir. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Rodriguez Williams, 6/12/85.
Thank you very much. We're here today on a Superior Court probation violation warrant on one allegation of probation violation. It's alleged violations of terms 3 and 5 of probation. I'm going to appoint the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office to represent you and set a court date on December the 18th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning for a probation revocation arraignment hearing and a disposition hearing. Those are technically two separate hearings, but they often combine them. They don't always, but they often do. That's at the Downtown Superior Court. As to the issue of bail, I'm going to affirm the probation violation warrant and set bail in the amount of $500 secured appearance. In the event that you do post bail, I'm going to order that you do not possess weapons, do not possess drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume alcohol, and contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Do you have questions, sir? Any questions? All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left.
I gave you opportunity to talk.
Number 20, Omar Lopez Izquierdo to the podium. Number 22, Oscar Vega to the chair. You're on deck. Good morning, sir. Please tell me your name and date of birth.
Omar Lopez Izquierdo, 12/09/2001.
Thank you very much. We're here on a Superior Court probation violation warrant. It's alleged violations of terms 3, 4, and 5 of probation. I'm going to appoint the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office to represent you at your next court date, which is going to be December the 18th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning for a probation revocation arraignment hearing and a disposition hearing. Those are two different hearings, but they often combine them. Again, they don't always, but they often do combine those hearings. As to the issue of bail, I'm setting bail in the amount of $750 secured appearance. In the event that you post bail, do not possess weapons, do not possess drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume alcohol, and contact probation within 72 hours of your release. Do you have questions, sir?
No.
All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left. Number 22, Oscar Vega to the podium. Number 28, Sarah Zaki to the chair. You're on deck.
Hello.
Just a moment, sir. Are we all good in there?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, sir, thank you. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Oscar Vega, January 23rd, 1995.
Thank you. We're here on one Superior Court new case on one allegation of criminal damage, a Class 6 felony, and one allegation of assault, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause for both of those allegations. I'm going to order that the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office represent you in this matter. You have court dates coming up. The first is just a moment, sir. All set? All right, thank you. If I didn't mention it already, I'm going to appoint the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office to represent you in this matter. You have two court dates coming up. The first is December the 26th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. The second is a preliminary hearing on December the 30th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. Both of those are at the Downtown Superior Court. Do you promise to appear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Then, based on the defendant's promise to appear at those court dates, I'm going to release the defendant to the supervision of pretrial services with electronic monitoring to be installed before release. Do not return to the scene of the alleged crime. Do not initiate contact with the alleged victim or victims. Do not possess weapons. Do not possess drugs without a valid prescription. Do not possess or consume alcohol. You must obey the terms of any order of protection issued or to be issued. You may not reside at the same location as any alleged victim, nor go to the alleged victim's residence, even if you're an owner or renter of that residence. If you have a common residence with any victim, with any victim, you must find an alternative residence and bring proof of same to your next court date. One civil standby in the event that you need to collect essential belongings is permitted. Do you have any questions, sir?
No.
All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left. Number 28, Sarah Zaki to the podium. Number 38, Arthur Ruiz to the chair. You are on deck. Good morning, ma'am. Please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Sarah Zaki, and 3/12/92.
Thank you very much. We're here today on a municipal court new case on 3 allegations. 1 allegation of assault, a misdemeanor, 1 allegation of disorderly conduct, a misdemeanor, and 1 allegation of criminal damage, also a misdemeanor. I found probable cause for all of those allegations. Given the nature of the charge, I'm not appointing counsel to represent you. Of course, you are free to retain counsel at your own expense should you decide to do so. Your next court hearing is an arraignment hearing at the Buckeye Municipal Court on December the 30th of 2025 at 2:00 p.m. You promise to appear.
Yes, sir.
Then, based on the defendant's promise to appear, it's ordered releasing the defendant on her own recognizance. That means you're promising to appear at that court date. If you fail to appear, a warrant can issue for your arrest. Other release conditions to include: do not return to the scene of the alleged crime, do not initiate contact with the alleged victim or victims, do not possess any drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume alcohol. You must obey the terms of any order of protection to be issued. You may not reside at the same location as any alleged victim, nor go to the alleged victim's residence, even if you're the owner or renter of the residence. If you have a common residence with the victim, you must find an alternative residence and bring proof of same to your next court date. In the event that you need to collect essential belongings, 1 civil standby with law enforcement is permitted. Do you have any questions?
Yes, sir, I do. I don't have anywhere else to go, and my daughters go to school right down the street from our house, and I'm the sole provider of their care. My husband works 60 to 80 hours a week, so he's not there 90% of the time. I don't know what to do.
Well, ma'am, my concern on my side today is the nature of these allegations and what I know from the information that I have regarding the nature of these allegations. My concern is that yourself and the alleged victim in this case be separated for the time being while this case is pending, okay? For the interest of safety, all right? So that's why I'm ordering, out of an abundance of caution, that's why I'm ordering those terms.
I understand. What if he were to find somewhere to go and I'm able to stay in the residence simply because I have 2 daughters that go to school and I don't have any family in the area to stay with, I don't have any friends to stay with? I would if I could, but I don't have anywhere to go.
This will be a reprint. So I'm going to change the language of that last release condition. You may not reside with the alleged victim unless the alleged victim consents. If the alleged victim does not consent or revokes consent while the case is pending, then you must immediately find an alternative residence and bring proof of same to your next court date. One civil standby with law enforcement is permitted to collect belongings in the event that occurs. Any other questions?
So I just wanted to clarify, make sure I heard you correctly. So if he consents, then I'm allowed to reside there until my...
If he revokes that consent, then, and actually I need to change one more thing. I apologize. This will be another reprint.
I don't foresee him revoking the consent, but on the off chance that he does.
All right, I had to drop in another clause into the release condition, so this will be another reprint. All right, so the revised release condition is you may not have any uninvited contact with the alleged victim. You may not reside with the alleged victim unless the alleged victim consents. If the alleged victim does not consent or revokes consent while the case is pending, then you must immediately find an alternative residence and bring proof of same to the next court date, and one civil standby with law enforcement is permitted to collect belongings in the event that occurs.
Yes.
Any other questions?
No, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Please step to your left.
Thank you.
Number 38, Arthur Ruiz, to the podium. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
This is, please tell me your name and your date of birth.
Arthur Reese, 9/21/72.
Thank you very much. This is a Superior Court new case on one allegation of possession of narcotic drugs, one allegation of possession of drug paraphernalia. I found probable cause for both those allegations. I'm going to appoint the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office to represent you. You have two court dates coming up. The first is December the 26th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. The second is December the 30th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning. Those are both at the Downtown Superior Court. Excuse me. Again, December the 26th and December the 30th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning, Downtown Superior Court. Do you promise to appear?
Yes.
All right, then, based on the defendant's promise to appear, it's ordered releasing the defendant to the supervision of pretrial services with drug testing and monitoring. Do not possess drugs without a valid prescription. Do not possess or consume alcohol. Other release conditions reduced to writing in the paperwork you're about to receive. Do you have questions, sir?
No.
All right. That concludes the initial appearance. Please step to your left.
Thank you.
We have two initial appearances left. Neither defendant is in the courtroom. Officer, I have number 1, Joshua Grout, and number 9, Carlos Estrada. Are both of these defendants not present in the courtroom today, given and present danger to self or others, and that's why they can't be in the courtroom here today?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you very, very much. Then based on the eval, I'm going to proceed with initial appearances for number 1, Joshua Grout, and number 9, Carlos Estrada, numbers 9 and 10, Carlos Estrada, without them here in the courtroom. And then I'm going to go proceed south side with Mr. Grout and Mr. Estrada respectively and conduct their initial appearances in person. In the event that there are any changes to the release conditions that the court is going to order, Any changes will be reflected in the written orders and not in the audiovisual feed here today. Therefore, number 1, Joshua Grout, date of birth, November the 4th of 1995. This is a Superior Court new case on 1 allegation of armed robbery, a Class 2 felony, 1 allegation of resisting arrest, a Class 1 felony. I found probable cause, and I'm appointing the Public Defender's Office. 2 court dates are coming up on December the 17th of 2025, 8:30 in the morning, December the 19th of 2025, 8:30 in the morning at the Downtown Superior Court. Setting bail in the amount of $25,000 secured appearance. In the event that Mr. Grout posts bail, he'll be released to the supervision of pretrial services. He's not to return to the scene of the alleged crime, have victim contact, possess weapons, possess drugs without a valid prescription, or possess or consume any alcohol. It's noted he must contact parole officer within 24 hours. Other conditions reduced to writing. I'm going to proceed to number 9 and 10, Carlos Estrada. Date of birth, January the 4th of 2006. This is a Superior Court arrest warrant on the matter marked number 9 on the calendar, and a Superior Court new case marked as number 10 on the calendar. As to both cases, I'm appointing the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office to represent him, and there are 2 court dates on both cases. They coincide on December the 19th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning, and December the 19th of 2025 at 8:30 in the morning, both at the Downtown Superior Court. As to the Superior Court new case, I'm setting bail in the amount of $1,000 secured appearance. As to the arrest warrant case, I'm affirming the warrant and setting bail in the amount of $50 secured appearance. Release conditions will be reduced to writing, which Mr. Estrada will receive. And again, any changes to the release orders on either of these cases for either of these defendants will be reflected in the written orders and not on the audiovisual feed here today. With that, that brings us to the end of the 11 o'clock initial appearance calendar for December the 11th of 2025. We will stand in recess.